Happy Tuesday and welcome back to the next live episode of Season Sunflower Hour. As always, guys, thank you so much for joining the Sunflower family. I am so happy to spend my Tuesday night with you. I love you. You're already chiming in the comment section. You know how excited that gets me. So, hello, Mazantes. Thank you for tuning in from the Bayfront. Get ready for a really awesome show tonight. Anyone else that's tuning in, let's chime in, say hello, tell us where you're watching from. You know how much we love to get to meet our friends in the sunflower community from all over the world. You guys are the absolute best. You are the coolest super fan Sunflower Hour family ever. Thank you guys so much. Now, you know we love to start the show with some great information on what is to come for our Greater Chicago chapter. And as always, we have some great stuff. So, what is coming up? The Walk to Defeat season has kicked off. We've had the first walk, which was absolutely incredible. And we are gearing up for the Northern Illinois Walk to Defeat ALS. That is coming up on July 9th. That will be here before we know it. Guys, there are still so many opportunities for you to get involved. If you want to come out and walk, we welcome you. You can still start your own walk team. It is not too late. You can join a walk team. All the possibilities are open to you. If you don't want to walk, come hang out. You can volunteer. You can come bring your family. You can enjoy the festivities. You can get to just be around some incredible people doing some amazing things in the world of ALS, and you can be a part of that. So come on out. That is July 9th, the Northern Illinois Walk to Defeat ALS. The link is already up in the comment section with all that information. And don't forget, you can also always donate. We always welcome any donation because no amount is too small. Every single dollar helps those and their loved ones that are impacted with ALS. So check that link out for all the information. And then coming up on July 15th, we have another Caregivers Boot Camp. These are so incredible. Everyone I've ever talked to that has participated in this, it is just, they've loved all the knowledge. It's incredibly helpful. You get to hear from experts on all different topics. You get to meet some of our care service coordinators, and you get to really dive in and learn more about everything dealing with ALS, from equipment, from what the different stages of ALS look like and what you should do to prepare for them, how to take care of yourself if you're a caregiver, because that is so important to be at your best so that you can give your best to that loved one that you are taking care of that is battling ALS. So all of that information is provided to you all free of charge. It is all online, so you don't even have to leave your home if you don't want to. That link is also up in the comment section with all that information. Make sure you check that out. And if you yourself aren't a caretaker for someone battling ALS, if you know somebody that's in that situation, please spread that link to them, because this will be an incredibly helpful source and wealth of information that they are not going to want to miss. I can promise you that. Now, dun, 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 I am so excited to get into this. And I think some of you will remember him. If you saw the show, if you have met Scott before, if you've seen him on here, I can promise you, you did not forget it. So we first met Scott back in January. He is, I love this because I know my dad will appreciate this. He is a Cubs super fan, a tech support engineer. He is one of 12. That still just blows my mind. So we saw him back in January, and he gave so much joy to everyone that watched it. Again, if you saw him on the show, you did not forget him. He had a smile that absolutely just lit up the room and left all of us feeling so much better. By the end of that episode, his happiness, I am telling you, is so infectious. I get smiling, I just get all giddy knowing that he was coming on the show and that I get to talk to him. I know, one of 12, that is a real story. He is one of 12. I can't even imagine the life lessons you learn from having 11 siblings. That's awesome and crazy all at the same time. Now, to know Scott is to absolutely love him, and I am so excited that he became a part of our Sunflower Hour family. So it has been 5 months since we have seen him, and I know that so many amazing and exciting things have happened to him in the past 5 months. So here to come back and tell us what he has been up to since we saw him last, please welcome back to the show, Scott Marcel.
Hello, everyone.
Scott slash Scoot. So welcome. Welcome back.
Thank
And
you.
I just want to take a moment to appreciate the beauty that is happening all around you. Not only do you look handsome as ever, you are dressed head to toe. I had a feeling you were going to come in your Cubs gear, and you are surrounded by the most beautiful garden at your house. Sunflowers are just cascading around you. I love
Right.
it. Gorgeous. You picked the perfect scenery today to
Thank
have behind. So, okay, we have so much to talk about, but I want to kick it off with the fact, just in case somebody was living under a rock and they missed
you.
you on the last episode. I want them, let's dive into this for a second. So, you started experiencing leg pain back in
Right.
2016.
Right.
And then that led to about 6 years of searching, of going to different doctors, of having misdiagnosis, of confusion on what's going on,
Right.
of even unnecessary surgeries that you didn't need. All of that journey led you to finally, from 2016 to 2022, being diagnosed with ALS.
Right.
Do you remember your first reaction when you finally heard those words after this incredible long journey to get to this diagnosis?
Um, I don't think anyone forgets a moment like that. Um, it was. I felt like from all the research I had done that I knew that was coming. Obviously, hope it was something different, but basically put the head down. My sister Terry was there with me, so sunk in the head and crap, and it was a quiet ride home.
Well, now that you've gotten, I mean, this disease sucks again. I
Yeah.
say this, we've talked about this before, but now that you're sort of not even really a year out from this diagnosis and we know what the life expectancy is, where is your mindset been from that moment you were first diagnosed and that, oh crap, hanging your head down moment to now a year later? Where are you at with all of this?
Um, I'd right now really good. Um, for the I'd say up until maybe 2 months ago, um, I felt like I was trying to live with it and do things that um, like being an advocate for ALS, and I felt during that I was uh, doing what I could to live with it and not be a victim. Um, it wasn't until about 2 months ago um, that I realized I was actually um, I let the disease um, take control over my mind. I was still out doing, some things, but I wasn't, I don't need the wheelchair, but I got in the habit of using it all the time. I felt like, well, I have this disease. Um, I need to save this or save that, you know. And I realized that um, I was acting like a victim. And at one point, like I said, about 2 months ago or so. Um, I just had a chain, like almost like a switch turn inside the brain
Okay.
that said, um, I'm still gonna be an advocate, but I'm not gonna live my life like I have it. I'm gonna live
Um,
my life um, exactly how I want to. So, um, started to really go out and hang out with friends and family more. Whereas before that, uh, I'd always use the excuse, I'm too tired. Um, but like I said, once I turned that switch, I'm like, why, why do that? Why sit at home when you can enjoy the company of family and friends? Uh, and uh, I have such a I look away because it helps me not break down. Um, I have such a an amazing um, uh, support group. Like um, I met with I think it was 10 of us up to a Brewers game on Saturday, and they were fantastic. You know, treating me like I don't have the disease, but I do have it. You know, helping me in any way they can. Looking out, it was such a great day. Unfortunately, the Brewers were playing Pirates, not the Goats.
How did they do? How did the game go?
Brewers won.
So we have to be happy about that though, right? I mean, we're Cubby fans, but
Right.
we got to
Yeah, but
vote for
both
the
teams
next.
are in our division. So,
Ah, you always school me on baseball when you come here. You know, you teach me something new every time you're on the show. I should know better. I should brush up on my baseball knowledge before we get started. But so this mindset, I think this is so beautiful that you were able to just change the way you look at things, have this new outlook, sort of decide to make the most of your life. Because as you said, uh, you aren't a victim of ALS. You have this thing and you are learning to live a new life with ALS in your life. But
right,
I want to dive in. I don't even know if I'm excited to see if you even really know the answer to this, but life is hard in general.
right,
Life is hard, especially now with everything going on. The world is a bit crazier than normal.
right,
So that is getting to everyone anyway. But now add on top of all of that an ALS diagnosis and all the things that come with living a daily life with ALS, that battle, constantly fighting, losing new abilities. So, all this going on in life, how in the world were you able to switch that mindset? And then, how do you, because we know there are bad days. When those
right.
bad days come, when things get extra tough, what is it that gets you through that and that gets you back to that positive mindset and attitude?
Ah, that's a great question. Um, I know one thing um, uh, I also deal with some anxiety issues. So
Mm.
once I got the right medications to at least dial that
Okay.
down, so when they do come up, I can just go into that mindset and push it. Um, if I uh, find that I'm in my own head too much, I just turn on some music, let the music essentially let the
Oh,
mind really listen to the
okay.
music, and it doesn't really matter what song. Um, doesn't have to be an inspirational song, just something to essentially create a distraction in my own crazy head.
So you don't have a go-to song? There's nothing that you go straight for because it pumps you up or it brings you back?
Um, there's definitely a few that help. Um, like I had a feeling you were gonna ask.
Oh, I'm predictable. That's what we're saying. My responses are predictable.
I mean, there's well, I knew the music topic would uh, come up because it's such a go-to for me.
Okay.
Um, uh, I'd say
I put you on the spot. You don't have to give me a song.
right.
I was just wondering if you had anything, because I'm the same way. Music is everything to me. So that's the thing that always sort of gets me out of my head too. And I have my different I've been putting together different playlists of what I need in that moment. Like this morning to get me pumped up for the show, it was inspirational songs. It was a lot of like Christian
Okay.
it's funny. It's funny that that was my pump up, but it was a lot of I love in Jesus songs this morning
Right.
that was getting me pumped up. It
uh,
works.
for
It works. It sounds crazy, but it works.
It does. For a while, I did have this playlist full of, the I don't want to say sadder songs, but more inspirational. And since I've
Okay.
had the change in mindset, I haven't listened to it because it's songs like uh, the Tim McGraw song "Live Like You Were Dying" and stuff like
Oh,
that.
yes.
Great song, but
Yes.
now with the mindset I have now, it actually brings me down. So now I'm looking for
Oh,
more songs that are up beat, like
okay.
oh, what is his name? Jason Aldean has a song he does with I think it's Luke Bryan and Eric
Oh,
Church called "The Only Way I Know." Um, it's a
okay.
really hard driven, fast paced song that basically uh, I'll do pretty much anything to exceed. I'll go that extra mile. So stuff like that.
Yeah.
Mm. But really,
But
anything
music.
to just get out of my head.
Okay. It's funny. Music is so powerful. We had a musician on the last episode where we got to kind of dive into it because music, I think, is just such a cool way to bring so many emotions up or get someone out of their head or connect people that don't speak the same language or share a
Right.
story or give words to emotions people are going through and fun to get to hear how music is helping in your healing process. I think that's really cool. We'll have to now I'm gonna start hearing songs that make me think of things and I'm gonna be sent randomly
Send
I'll
them
randomly
along.
send you some crazy pump up rager songs. Okay, so we have some I don't know if well, some comments were rolling in, and
Okay.
Sam threw it out there. She wants to embarrass me that we should throw up some trivia on baseball because she knows I'm going to lose miserably. Well, and in true awesome fashion, the amazing Sunflower Hour army that watches the show, our awesome supporters, have already started throwing up some trivia. So, and I'll throw this one out there. But someone asked, what were the Cubs originally called? I don't know. I'll own it that I don't know. Do you know what the Cubs were
No,
originally called? No, you don't either?
no, no. Uh, I think I
Are you
knew
lying to
it.
make me feel
One,
better about
no, no.
myself? Uh, okay,
Yeah,
does
I'm not
anyone
sure.
watching the show? So they just asked the question. I don't know what the actual answer is. So whoever asked that question, if you want to give it to us, let us know because you've stumped both of us. We both fail. They were originally called the White Stockings. Huh,
I
never
didn't
knew.
know that.
Never never knew.
I
Now we're never gonna
remember,
forget that.
right? I do remember hearing that years ago, but I had definitely forgotten.
Forgotten. Now it's up there. Now it's up
Right?
there. So when you do a trivia night and that question comes up, ha ha! Thanks to Sunflower Hour, you know that
Right?
question. I love it.
Good deal.
Well, last time we got to chit chat, it was right before First Look for Charity, which is such a cool, amazing event. You were going to be going for the very first time. I am super excited to hear what was that experience like for you?
It was crazy.
Ooh.
I didn't expect that many people there. It seemed like it was a normal day at the car show as far as the
Oh,
amount of people uh,
okay.
that were there. Um, uh, Really, such a great uh, event. Cool to see all the new cars. In fact, Sarah and I went and we were, well, she was walking. I was in the chair, obviously, but we came up to a Corvette, and she's like,
Ooh.
right. And my dad owned Corvettes pretty much our entire childhood. So there's a natural love for them. I've never owned one, but she's like, hey, you should go try to sit in it. For anyone that's ever been in a Corvette, the seat's like a foot off the ground. So I didn't try to, but I did tell her if I'm going through that effort to get in or out, I need to drive it too.
That's a good that's good. That's smart. You're not going through all that just to sit in it. Uh-uh.
No,
I thought you were gonna say if you're gonna go through all that effort, you're getting into your own Corvette. That better be yours if you're doing all that.
Definitely
Oh,
can't afford that.
well, maybe someday you can collab with Corvette and design a new version of it that's a little bit higher off the ground. Because nobody wants to do that. No one wants to get
Right?
down that low to get into a car.
Yeah, but then you lose the fun of the being able to take those tight turns. And
Uh,
nowadays, and really for the last 25 years or so, I'm a Jeep guy. Been driving them for 25 years, so
yes.
maybe we can team up with Jeep to make a ALS version.
Love it. Jeep, listen up. You have 2 super fans, 2 Jeep I'm a Jeep Wrangler girl.
Nice,
2 super fans. That's a cool collab.
nice,
I actually really love
right?
that idea. You know what? Yeah, that's genius. You should turn that into something. Have your people call their people and make it happen. Absolutely. Well, I love this. So, for people that don't know, if you hadn't heard me talk about it before, what we were talking about, First Look for Charity, is really, really cool. So the Chicago Auto Show is such a huge deal, and it's at the McCormick Place, which is just this larger than life environment in the city of Chicago. And the ALS Association, our Chicago chapter, is one of the charities that gets to partake in this. So, like Scott or Scoots, he got to go out. Anyone that buys a ticket for First Look for Charity, you get to be among this exclusive group of people that get to come into the auto show before it's opened to the general public. So, like he was saying, you get to walk around, you get to touch the cars, sit in them, see them. There's all kinds of entertainment, food, really fun stuff. We have a VIP suite. So, you and your, well, I'm not going to spoil it yet. You guys got to go and be a part of that, which it's so cool to hear your reaction. Did you love, I mean, could you see yourself? Do you want to go back next year, the year after? Is it something you'd want to go see again?
uh, Definitely. Yeah, it was a great ace.
Experience.
Yeah, thank you. And
Uh,
in the VIP room, I got to talk with Becky and Sam and Christine, and I think it was Julie from the chapter. And so I got to talk with so many people from the chapter. Um, Really fun evening.
I love that. So keep an eye out for that, guys, because we'll keep you informed on the show. But when that comes up next year, think about it. It's definitely a worthwhile trip. And then a portion of the ticket sales from that event that you pay to get into the First Look for Charity goes to the chapter, which is really cool because then that money goes directly back to services that Scott gets to participate in and helping him get the wheelchair, the equipment,
Yeah,
all of
well,
the great stuff that he needs. That's where that money's going. So it's a really cool opportunity to get to help. Well,
definitely. And
okay. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. I won't cut you off.
I was real quick. Back on the music front, there's a band that I used to. Well, I still talk to one of the guys. Um, they were playing at the first look event. I forget which car maker they were at. So I got to see them, and I hadn't seen them in many years. So that was kind of cool.
Oh, cool. I like that. I love when somehow strategically ALS brings people back together.
Right.
I love those kinds of stories. Well, so you did the first look for charity. So a lot has happened since I've seen you. You've got the shirt on. I want to talk about that too,
Right.
because I know you're a Cubs super fan. So tell them about this. What was that game about? How did all that happen? And what was the game like? Because I know you got to go to the Cubs game in support of ALS.
Right. First, the shirt I'm wearing is actually a shirt my friend Melissa made for last year's game,
Oh.
and it has a memory of Ida May on the back, which is my other friend Tanya. Her mom lost her battle with it, and I think it was late in 21. But uh, Peggy had texted me a couple days before the game this year and said she had some tickets. And so we drove down, and it was myself, Sarah, and my sister, Terry, and Sam and Kyle met us there. So got to watch the
Aw.
game from the bleacher suite, and it was chilly that night, so it's good to wear, in outside. Um, when I get the chills, like the whole body shakes and the legs shake,
Oh.
can't really walk. It was great to watch the game with them. Great to talk with Sam and Kyle.
Oh. That's awesome. So that's another one of my favorite times of the year too, because so most ALS, also known as Lou Gehrig's disease, we all know that Lou was a baseball player for the Yankees, and he kind of brought ALS into the spotlight back then. And because of that, it has sort of ALS has a special connection with Major League Baseball. So I believe Sam will correct me if I'm wrong. I believe this is the second year. I think last year was the first year that they had this official sort of MLB team up day for a third. Oh, this is the third. Okay. So this was the third year that they have teamed up and they give a designated day, and it's really cool. So I believe this year, this on that day, the Sox were playing, and then it was a later game for the Cubs. But they actually team up and they do that day for ALS awareness. They give a ton of tickets to the chapter. Oh, yay! I love it. More people are chiming in to say hello. So that was really cool. So that's what we're talking about. So it was the day that you got to go and celebrate the team you love. You got to celebrate the Cubbies. We got to raise ALS awareness. We got to raise money for the chapter. So many cool things happened. So that collaboration is amazing. Third year in a row, MLB for ALS. It's really, really cool. Oh, I
Yeah, it
love
was,
seeing you guys chime in.
and the Cubs won.
Yes.
And
Woo-hoo! That
it
is
was
super awesome.
Sarah's first time at Wrigley. So that's
Oh,
exciting.
did she feel the vibe? Did she get that Wrigley love that people get when you walk into that stadium?
Um, I tried to make sure she did, but um, when you're in the suite, you kind of miss the ambiance of the ballpark. You know, the bands going
Okay,
crazy.
okay.
You don't hear the bat off the ball, but
Ah, okay.
I had her and my sister go out to the bleachers during the seventh inning stretch, so at least she can, get that
Okay.
vibe. Did
Well, you
she?
know what I'm hearing from all of this? I'm hearing that means another baseball game in her future. She's gonna have to go back and keep having that experience until she becomes a Wrigley lover.
Definitely.
That means hot dogs and pretzels and the peanuts, all the experiences.
I think she
Which
was most excited about the hot dog.
I get it. I don't even like hot dogs, but I want them at Wrigley Field. I want to go to a baseball game and I want to eat hot dogs. I want to eat the
Right?
Giordano's individual or Illuminati's pizza. I think they have both of them in there. And then I want a pretzel, and that makes me really happy. Oh,
It's
Sam
the
said she was a total natural, so she even knew the Win song. Massive
she
points for
did.
Sarah. Sarah, we'll keep you if you're watching. We'll keep you around. We'll keep you in the
She
group.
is.
You passed the test. Okay, so speaking of this, since we're keeping Sarah around because she is such a good one. So in the intro, I even said it's been 5 months since we've seen you. A lot has happened. You went to a lot of ALS events. We got to talk about a lot of great things have been happening for you. We'll get into on the work front. You've got a lot of great advocacy, but you've had a lot of life excitement happening as well. So,
Yeah.
of the many great things that have happened, maybe what is your favorite thing that has happened since I saw you last?
um.
I'm gonna try to give you a little drum roll.
Well, the definitely the highlight is um Sarah uh, uh, agreeing to spend the rest of our lives together and getting married. So we're engaged, not married yet. We'll get there, but
Yes,
definitely the
I was sitting on
highlight.
that one for a while. this whole first half of the show, I was waiting for this to say, congratulations, Scott is engaged. He popped the question to a wonderful Cubs winning singing song. Amazing woman who is now going to be part of our ALS family as well. Congratulations to both of you. That is so exciting.
Thank you. Thank you. She
And
is.
I want you to tell people.
Go ahead.
Tell us about her.
She's I don't know that there's really any words that could really describe how incredible she is. I mean, for her to want to spend, sorry, spend her time with me, knowing what we are in for, and she never hesitated. If she wants all in, she's a very special soul, and I'm so lucky to have her.
And she's lucky to have you. I think this is the power of love right here. That no matter what life has got in store, what it stacks against you, it doesn't matter when you find your person, and you found your person.
Right. Definitely did.
Speaking of, you told me a story. You shared this story with me a while back, and I think it's so beautiful because you and Sarah actually dated a while back,
Right.
and then
Yep.
you went your separate ways, you broke up, you moved on in life, and so you found your way back to each other, and now here you are, engaged. It's a real fairy tale love story come to life. I love
Yeah.
that.
And
And
for her to come back knowing that I have this just speaks volumes about um, the type of person she is.
yeah.
So,
And
just
I know that
incredible.
she's a big part of your she's a big part of your life with ALS because she actually helps you with physical therapy and she's
Right.
helping keep you at your very best when no one else has been able to do that. Right? You have more success with her as a
Yeah.
physical therapist than you've had with anyone else that you've worked with on that level.
Right.
So she rocks.
And that's
She
how
rocks.
she is. She definitely. And that's how we met. She was my physical therapist back in 2018, and we just sparked up a friendship from there. And after I was done with therapy at that point, is when we talked about trying to date. We did for a while, and no fault of her, but I had some demons working in the head
Oh,
that I didn't know were there. Once I worked them out, I really realized the mistake that I had made in letting her go, and just so thankful that she wanted to give it a try again, and we've never been happier.
oh. Well, congratulations. I am
Thank you.
so excited for you guys. I know this is such a girly question. I don't know if the guys care as much about it, but are there any do you guys have dates yet? Do you know when this is happening? Any big plans for the wedding?
um, uh, Most likely it'll be a small ceremony. Her so she's originally from the Philippines, and her parents are live there, but they've been trying to make their way here, going through all the visa stuff and you
Okay.
know what I have.
Yes,
So
the
that
process.
stuff is. Um, So we're waiting on that approval for her mom and dad, uh,
Okay.
which looks like hopefully they'll be here in around October, but they'll be in Arizona with their sister. So most likely next spring. But
Awesome.
it all
Ah,
boils down to her parents coming over.
okay. Well, I am so excited for you. I am so happy that you realized how special she was and you snagged her back
Mm.
and you're locking it down. Good
Mm.
for you. Smart
Me
man.
too.
And I'd like to throw Bali into the hat for possible honeymoon locations. I did it for Sam. I'm just going to keep saying it until somebody does that. But, great place to honeymoon. Feel free to come on over. Yeah. Then I can give you a hug in person because
Right?
that is long overdue. Well, I am so excited for you. That is awesome
Thank you.
news. I
We
am
are
happy
too.
that so many great things are happening. And even more than that, you have some really great things coming up. So you had an incredible last few months since we've seen you, but that isn't where it stops because you have so many incredible things coming up. I want to dive into too, like dun, 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 Ice Bucket Challenge, because that is coming up for you. So let's talk about that
Right.
for a second. So the Ice Bucket Challenge, huge. You decided to
Yep.
do one. What made you want to do it, first of all? I mean, besides the obvious, because of the message behind it, but was there anything else that got you excited to want to take part in it yourself and start your own?
Definitely. My goal, and we're still working on it, on this, is to make the ice bucket challenge go global.
Love it.
You know, it was so popular in 14 that they raised so much money. So I, anyone that really knows me, and definitely with charity stuff, my ceiling is way up there.
Yes.
I shoot for it.
I love it. Yes. So speaking of that, you did the Ice Bucket Challenge last year. You had a goal in mind. What was your goal? What were you maybe hoping to raise from friends, from family, from people supporting your Ice Bucket Challenge?
I at that time I hoped that we would get to 5,000.
Okay. So
Uh,
5,000 was the goal.
right.
Then you put this together. You did the Ice Bucket Challenge. What did you walk away from with? What did you end up raising for the ALS Association?
From that uh, challenge, 15,000. We're not done. Then
Ah,
we did one through my work in our philanthropic committee called Vision. We done one there, 20,000. Now, within my company, which is Mitsubishi Electric, we have a uh, foundation that is full of committees like that from different divisions. So, two of our other committees combined and did one in March,
okay.
raised 25,000, and now we're doing our personal one again. We're doing a work one in August, basically 2 weeks after our personal one, and now another division uh, uh, committee is also planning their own ice bucket challenge.
Wow. So just you stepping in, stepping up and saying, I want to do this. I'm going to do this for ALS. You have already raised $60,000
Yep.
for the chapter to help so many other people battling ALS. And you're about to do it again this year. So, okay, your original goal was 5,000. You yourself tripled that, and then you just blew that out of the water with your company and the other committee. So, what is your goal for this year? Because you're doing this again.
My goal from our personal one is 20. My
Oof.
goal for the work one is 25, but my goal for any ice bucket challenge done this year from either me or my company or the foundation is 100,000.
Wow. Okay, that's
Well,
ambitious
give
and
me.
I like it.
Mm,
I like the hustle, my friend. Oh my,
mm.
you know what? If there's anyone that can do it, it's gonna be you. So this is coming up for you. Your ice bucket challenge. I think Sam maybe has the link for that. So yours is coming up on July 30th, right?
Correct. Yep.
Okay. So July 30th, you are taking some ice water. And then
Definitely.
August 16th, Mitsubishi, your company, is doing the Ice Bucket Challenge. I don't know the
Right.
date for the other one, but I have those two dates in my head. So July 30th, August 16th. So if you are watching, if you want to help Scott or if you want to help Scoots get closer to that $100,000 goal, you can participate. You can donate to his efforts, help him get to that 100,000 goal. The link is up in the comment section so that you can join his challenge, his kickoff. Uh, Follow that link. Sam's got you covered.
And if you're local, come on out. Crystal Lake Brewery in Crystal Lake will have the challenge. We'll have we had the dunk tank last year, which did really well. We have
So
shirts
cool.
where we made new shirts, are making new shirts this year, uh, uh, gathering raffle items. Um,
I love it.
Typically, the brewery also donates a percentage of the beer sales. So,
Cool.
really a great day.
Very cool. So that's happening at the Crystal Lake Brewery on Sunday, July 30th from 12 to 5 p.m. That information is also up in the comment section if you want to jot that down. Like Scoot said, if you're in the area, come out, meet him in person, see him take the freezing cold water, participate in that super fun day. But if you're not here, if you don't live in the area, in the neighborhood, you can always go to that link on his Facebook and you can donate and help him get closer to that $100,000 goal that he is going to raise. I know you're going to do it, that he's going to raise for the chapter
Definitely.
and to help all of those individuals battling ALS. This is so huge. And you had mentioned, so you are part of a committee with Mitsubishi
Right.
that does these charities, which I think is really cool. And I think it's awesome for people to know that companies have something like this. So briefly, can you summarize for us kind of what the mission behind that is? And also, I hear that you received a very special honor. So tell me
Um,
about that too.
First, the our vision committee follows um, the lead of our foundation, which is in I hope I get this right, Mitsubishi Electric America Foundation, and their main goal is to
Okay.
help raise funds and awareness for kids with disability. Um, so we Vision try to follow that, um, and we
Okay.
do a lot of different events throughout the year for that. But we're allowed to um, uh, kind of go off in our own direction with things like ALS. Uh,
Okay.
um, I've been doing, well, shouldn't say we, my entire team have been raising funds for Alex's Lemonade Stand Foundation,
Oh,
which is
yes.
for children's cancer for
Yeah.
roughly the past 10 years or so. And Vision has always supported us in that.
I love that. So there have been so many great points here. Sam pointed out, you're just busy changing the world left and right. You are. And I think it's so beautiful, again, that I can't even fathom what you're going through, the struggles you go through on a daily basis. And that despite all of that, it is so important to you. It's become your mission to keep helping other people. That is a true hero. That is a true champion, Scott, and you are doing it. And I love that we get to share that story. And I love that Mitsubishi recognizes what a superhero they have on their team and is standing behind you and is supporting you. I think you are an absolute hero. I'm so happy you're in our family, and I'm so excited for what's to come for you. You have so many beautiful things. You might get to meet my cousin. She popped in as she is on tonight. She lives right by Crystal Lake Brewing Company, so I have a feeling
Nice.
maybe her, and she's newly engaged. So there's
Nice.
and tonight our producer Sam behind the scenes is also newly engaged.
Right?
So we've got the little trifecta of the engaged couples watching and tuning in. So hopefully you will get to meet my cousin Carly and her fiance at the
Love that.
Crystal Lake Brewing. Yes, Carly, if you go out there, you make sure to give him a huge hug for me in person since I will not be there. But cheer him on, take some photos. But seriously, Scott, you are a superhero. You're an absolute superhero, and I am so sorry about this truly crappy diagnosis that came your way. But I think what you have done with it and what you are continuing to do with it and the way that you are fighting this and just the love and the positivity and the hope that you have is absolutely inspiring. And I'm so lucky that I get to witness it. And I'm so lucky that anyone watching this, that we got to be a part in bringing your story to them. You're rock.
um, I don't know about the super part, but um, I couldn't be as upbeat as I try to be. You definitely have good and bad days. The
Yeah.
I'd say over the last month or two, I've seen a change in my voice. It's a lot more effort to get words out, but
Okay.
I can't do any of it um, um, without really everyone that's in my life, specifically Sarah, mom, my sister,
Yeah.
my brother, um, uh, and my well, all my friends I consider a family, but uh, more specifically my friends Brian and Melissa and my buddy Todd and Meager, although he's probably not watching. Um, but really, the list is endless. Um, I'm so lucky to have everyone rallying around me and come out and help and not help make the events we do, whether it's the ALS or any other of the stuff we do. Without them, these events are just nothing. So, um, uh, can't do it without the community.
Well, that's a testament to, I'm going to keep saying it. Everyone else sees that you're a superhero too because they are rallying behind you. Your community has been there, and this new community that is watching tonight, I'm going to come up with some kind of cool name, but for right now I'm going to just call them the Sunflower Hour Army, and they are rallying as you were talking. People were already chiming in. I counted at least you've got seven people between my family now that are going to be coming out to join your ice bucket challenge in
Nice.
Crystal Lake.
Love it.
And You got invited to the Bay, to some family members' houses that live out there. If you ever make your way to Virginia, they would love to have you come to their lake house. Maybe you and your beautiful fiance or wife by then can go visit them. They're supporting from afar and they are cheering you on, saying to keep up the fight and to keep spreading awareness and to keep doing what you're doing. And they are behind you 100% of the way. So and my cousin has already got her friends. She'll start spreading the word too. So we are going to get this
Awesome.
place packed. We're going to help get you to that $100,000 goal. I
Right?
know we can make it happen. I know we can,
We
guys. So
will.
yes, please.
We
I like that
will
energy.
definitely get there.
I like that energy. So Scoots, what do you want to say to everybody before we take off?
Um, that's a great question.
Don't you worry. I
Um,
won't put you on the spot like that. Just tell everybody where to be on July 30th. Again, remind
gotcha.
them.
Um, uh, uh, July 30th, uh, and noon, Crystal Lake Brewery, uh, Ice Bucket Challenge, Dunk Tank Raffle, shirts, and one last thing about the shirts. So we made shirts last year. I don't know if you remember. I had the sunflowers on the front from. I was wearing it in my first
Yes, yes,
interview with you, and then
yes.
they had the hashtag on the back. It was on the vulgar side. Um, we changed it this year. I because of it goes along with the mentality I have at that moment. So this year it's definitely more family friendly,
Okay.
but it says so it's hashtag not today ALS on the back.
I love that. Hashtag not today ALS. Let's
Yep.
spread that word. Because, yeah, not today. Not today, not tomorrow, not
Not
happening.
ever. No,
Mm-mm, not ever.
I'm gonna be the one that beats it.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. That smile is the best, and you are gonna beat it, and we are gonna help you. We're not gonna stop fighting until you do, until everybody else beats ALS. We're right there by your side, my friend.
And
Thank
really,
you.
the ALS community is by far uh, just amazing uh, and then shoulders above any other community. The way um, people rally around on the community is uh, just incredible.
Aw. Well, it's because we
And
have incredible people like you we're fighting for. It makes it really easy to rally behind when we have amazing people like you.
thank you.
Scott, thank you so much. Congratulations. I cannot wait to see you again and to hear the updates from the wedding, all the excitement. I'm so proud of you. And thank you so much for everything you are doing for the ALS community. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Susan, for allowing me to come back on and for everything that you do to help spread awareness for this shitty disease. So
You're
you're also a superhero.
Don't start the things happening. So Thank you. Seriously, thank you. And it's such a pleasure having you here. I know you'll be back. You're part of the family, so I can't wait to see you again. But good luck. Good luck
Have
on
me
July.
on anytime, and thank
Oh,
you.
you're the best. Mwah. I'll see you again very soon. Good luck with everything.
All right, thank you.
Bye. Oh, you guys, so many beautiful stories, so many great things happening in Scott's life. But I really, really want everyone that's watching to take away a couple really key points from tonight. And that is life is short. So, as Scott was saying, whatever circumstances, whatever's life throwing in your way, whatever's happening to you or around you, do not let that define you. Take on Scott's mentality about life, and you do what makes you happy. You go for the person that you love. You tell the people you love that you love them. You chase all of those dreams and you live life like Scott to the fullest. Don't let anything get in the way of that. Thank you for joining, for tuning in for another episode. We will be back again live next month. Tune in again. Remember all those amazing things coming up, and please help Scott get closer to his $100,000 goal at his Ice Bucket Challenge on July 30th. I will see you guys again very soon. But until next time, be bright and shine your light.